Everybody's got their ghosts, but don't look away. Gotta stare them down to let them go. I will be the ground beneath your feet, pull you out from underneath. Hold on to me. Everybody's got their ghosts, but don't look away. Gotta stare them down to let them go. I will be the ground beneath your feet, pull you out from underneath. Hold on to me.
honestly, try honesty. No, just tell me what I want to hear, 'cause it could save us. Let me fly, I've got my hopes, but I can hardly see why I'm still chasing. It's not worth it for me anymore. Crashed and burned 100 times, I'm lost. I just can't let this go. Every last chance I had is gone, but I just can't let you know. I just can't let you know. But I just can't let you know. just can't let you know.
We see the sunrise in front of us as our life unfolds and stories told, we stand alone. Shadows awake the innocent, counting down, we're counting down to the end.
And it's Atlanta to start out. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Edwards. Jokic is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Tatum in at the small forward. And it's Giannis missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Tatum's shot is off.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The three from Tatum. Traps in the tray.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that three. Makes that shot look effortless.
SGA from outside. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Hawks with a quick start to this game. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Tatum drives in. Shot clock at 6. Edwards can't hit. For the Pistons, it's been a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. Tatum kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Edwards. Tries again. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Outside for SGA. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo schemes it in.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Outside, Edwards. Launches a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And this game is tied up now.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a three-level scorer.
The Hawks working the ball around. Tatum wide open. He fires one. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 6. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Edwards. Shot, high post. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
SGA passes to Jokic. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Jokic. For 3, Edwards. Edwards with another miss. Atlanta leading by 5. On the wing, Gilgeous Alexander. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Here's SGA. Scoreless thus far. For the three, gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
SGA against Gilgeous Alexander. And that one, good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
SGA with the ball. SGA defending. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Clock at 6. Giannis kicks to Tatum. Over Tatum, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. It's Edwards on the wing. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
It's thrown by to Tacumbo. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Bucks ahead, leading by just 2. And the second quarter will be... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Gilgeous Alexander out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Nikola Jokic. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Tatum in at the 3 slot.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
The Hawks leading by 4. Tatum with it. Picked up by Edwards. Outside, SGA. Gilgeous Alexander with the steal. Oh, so fast in transition. Gilgeous Alexander gets it done.
And an outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain it.
Edwards dishes to Giannis. It's thrown by to Tacumbo. The 3. Edwards, no good. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game. That's good from Gilgeous Alexander.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous Alexander, no slouch from the line.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Antetokounmpo with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. They get it back. Edwards drawing the double team. Tries yet again. The kick out to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. And Tatum slams it home.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
Gilgeous Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Gilgeous Alexander. SGA defending. And now the Pistons fast break. And here's Edwards from the arc. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. Lets it go from deep. The 3 from Tatum.
How about the pace that Tatum plays with? Excellent. I mean, when he's feeling it, he can pull up effortlessly off the dribble. Nice.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And the rejection by Giannis. Right side, SGA. And here's Edwards from the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Giannis sets a screen for SGA. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Tatum down low. Tatum on him. Edwards passes to Tatum. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander against SGA. Basket counts. SGA's got 7.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
SGA on the wing. He's got 5. The Hawks again can't hit. The Pistons trailing from outside the arc. And there's SGA on the assist from Edwards. 10 points for him.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Tatum no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the bucket.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
The kick out to Tatum. Left side, Antetokounmpo. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Outside Tatum. 23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. From deep, SGA. Rebound, Atlanta. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. SGA finds Antetokounmpo. Goes up. Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Detroit Pistons. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Antetokounmpo out there with Jokic. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Four on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Hawks trail. Outside Edwards. Misses from close range. Here are the Pistons with the ball. Jokic finds Edwards. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's the floater. And Giannis with a nice bucket inside. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pistons. A 3 ball. The Hawks again can't hit. Edwards gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Misses the layup. In the corner, Tatum with it. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Tatum's got 12 points in the game.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
And Tatum launches it from deep. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards defending. Jokic with his screen on Edwards. And it's Jokic in the corner. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Jokic against Tatum. It's Jokic inside.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
SGA against Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Jokic. Giannis high post. Giannis is there. SGA, no good. Pistons leading by 3. Antetokounmpo passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Edwards. The 3 from Tatum. Jason Tatum making sure of that one.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
Outside for SGA. Off target with his 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. And Edwards slams it in.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right now.
SGA with the steal. And now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. SGA with the steal. Shot to stop the run. That's good from Edwards on the assist by SGA. Pistons leading by 6. SGA up top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third. Giannis a screen on SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
And they know that. I mean, maybe it's a mistake that'll sharpen their focus a little bit going forward.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jokic kicks to SGA. Pass to Tatum. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Tatum's got the lead up to 9 now for Detroit.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced it. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. They've got Antetokounmpo. Anthony Edwards out there with SGA. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Tatum in at the 3, the small forward. Pistons leading by 9. And here's SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander puts it up and through.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
SGA on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And it's Detroit's ball. Jokic kicks to Tatum. Jason Tatum grabs the board. For 3, Edwards. For 3, Edwards nails it.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a 3-level scorer.
In the corner, Tatum with it. And a wide open look for SGA. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Tatum kicks to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Antetokounmpo passes to Jokic. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Outside Edwards. Here goes Edwards.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away. That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Edwards fires. And hit the three. The Hawks trail by 14. Outside Jokic. Tatum outside. Now onto the Kumbo. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the three. Edwards with the rebound. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Now onto the Kumbo. That one is off. Right side out of the Kumbo. Here's Tatum, and stolen by Tatum. One-on-one here. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Missed on the three.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Outside Edwards. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
SGA against SGA. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Edwards. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong move off the glass. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Here's Jokic. Tatum outside. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer. Good.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
SGA against SGA. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
for walking out on us. Oh, or am I losing touch? Too many games, now all our chips are lost. Oh, luck was not enough. I opened my eyes. Tonight I feel like waking to life. Tonight I feel like waking up. Tonight I feel like waking Now here we stand and hover on the edge. We're just a drop in time. I feel like I gave you every breath I had. Even forgave your crimes. I opened my eyes.
So the Pistons will get the first possession. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Now here's Edwards. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Just 4 to shoot. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the layup. Antetokounmpo with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Tatum with a steal. Knocks it loose. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Antetokounmpo. And it's SGA missing.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Good.
The long strides of Giannis help him get down the court fast. A lethal player in transition.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over SGA. Here's Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
Now here's Edwards. To the middle. And stolen by Jokic. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Tatum. Tatum can't hit. Outside SGA. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's SGA with the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And just tremendous putback ability. Giannis with that length and agility, just unstoppable.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Tatum. Outside Edwards. Six to shoot. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Jokic passes to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Outside, SGA. Pass to Jokic. Let's go with a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
There's Tatum with the 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And again, the Pistons missing.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Detroit leading by 3. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Sinks the tray.
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
Jokic finds Edwards. And here's SGA. And SGA throws it down.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Pass to SGA. From deep three-point land. The long-distance 3 is buried. SGA's got 6 points.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Buried from outside.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
And we've reached the... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Jason Tatum. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's the break. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he...
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Aggressive move in the painted area just makes some things happen.
Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's SGA. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players. Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Hawks trail by 10. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Tatum against Tatum. Edwards, so good inside.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Got it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Jokic against Antetokounmpo. Over Jokic. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Hawks trail by 8. Now Tatum. Now here's Jokic. Here's SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
SGA against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Tatum's got 6 points.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's SGA. Tatum passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple. The Pistons lead by 9. There's the 3. And the Pistons, another 3.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Right side, Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. Here's Tatum. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards. Anthony Edwards takes the contact.
That's where patience pays off for Anthony Edwards. The clock is dwindling, but he's keeping his poise.
Jokic the screen. Tatum from long range. Giannis with the rebound. Edwards against Edwards. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Tatum. And so it's the Detroit Pistons earning this break in the action, up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. We've got Edwards, Jason Tatum out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's SGA in at the 1.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And the dunk by Jokic.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Edwards, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Edwards. The 3 is up. The rebound by Detroit. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's SGA. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. SGA's got 15 points. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Gilgeous-Alexander. Soft touch off the glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander just taking the initiative, driving to the cup with purpose.
Tatum looking it over. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
And Gilgeous-Alexander good for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Edwards can't hit.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Three-pointer. He drops it from range. Edwards has gotten his second bucket.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Edwards, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Floats one. In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. There's Tatum with the 3. Tatum with some nice D. Hawks trail by 9. From deep, SGA. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Antetokounmpo outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA passes to Edwards. Back to SGA. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Edwards. Goes up on the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Pistons score.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Here's SGA, and it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Detroit leading by 13. Now 8 seconds. Oh! Hammers it home.
So nice. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside knocks down the long J. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Antetokounmpo. And the big finish by Giannis. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Detroit Pistons. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Nikola Jokic is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. To the inside, the kick out to Edwards. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Edwards. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Edwards. Edwards, no good.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Outside Tatum. Shoots over Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Lots of room. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Wow, what a quick release from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. What a pretty pull-up.
Gilgeous-Alexander against SGA. And that one's good. SGA. SGA's got 14 points here in the second half. Fires the 3. Pure from three-point range.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Edwards against Edwards. Left side Tatum. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
We have that high-value 3. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I'll take that one.
And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. Shot from the wing. And Edwards slams it in.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
SGA can't get it to go.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Edwards, the pass to Tatum. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 35.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Edwards, the pass to Tatum. A minute 53 left in the 4th quarter. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end, he's a dangerous 3-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
Edwards for 3. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Right side, SGA. Fades away. The rebound by Jason Tatum. So it's Atlanta now. 56 seconds left in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Clock at 6.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
The first free throw is good. SGA hits them both. Here's SGA. Antetokounmpo outside. There's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. The kick out to Edwards. Shoots. Good as the jump shot falls.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Tatum against Tatum. Shoots over Tatum. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. On the money.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
And so it's Detroit easily.
I just can't let this go. Every last chance I had is gone, but I just can't let you know. I just can't let you know. But I just can't let you know. just can't let you know.
Cavaliers to start out. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Curry is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. Then it's James. And it's Howard in at the center, filling out the middle. Now LeBron. After the missed three from Stephen Curry. The drive by...
Oh, that was amazing! Oh, my goodness!
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here's Curry. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Outside Curry. 4 on the clock. 18 feet out. That one bounces around and comes back out. KD with it. He's picked up by James. James against Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And a deep three from James. No good with the triple. And here is James. And he drives in, and LeBron throws it down.
Watch out. LeBron's on the move, and he's not going to be denied.
Kicks it out to Harden. Three-pointer, good, and Curry gets the assist.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now here's James. That one drops for him. James has got 6.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Here is Harden. Howard at the elbow. Howard with the steal. Curry with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Curry on the wing. Three-pointer. And it's Durant with the rebound. The Cavaliers trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Harden. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Baseline jumper. The shot by KD. No good. James wide open. Nailed from three-point land. LeBron's got his second basket.
And you know James isn't thinking twice about that shot. Knows he has the green light.
From deep, Harden drills the three-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
So it's the Jazz now. Here's Durant. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 6. Down low. And it's sent back by Howard. Second shot opportunity. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Oh, he sledgehammered it in!
Climb that ladder!
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. They trail by 1. And the rejection by Harden. Howard with it. LeBron James on the wing. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Jazz leading by a point. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
Howard is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Curry kicks to Durant. Back to Howard. It's stolen by Curry. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Curry outside. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Latrey, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Durant.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Now Harden. Pass to LeBron. Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for KD. And Utah, another 3.
And that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
Curry finds KD. Curry deciding where to go with it. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Jazz.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
James gets the bucket.
And if LeBron looks explosive on your TV monitor, that's nothing compared to being a defender watching him come downhill right at you.
Curry makes it look easy, doesn't he? And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. KD dishes to Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Dwight Howard.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot on.
And both free throws good for Curry. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Now here's Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And doing what he does best, Howard attacking the rim with that explosive power.
Here's Curry with the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Harden the pass to KD. Here's James. Basket good off the assist from Durant. James has got 10 points in the game.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Here's KD.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
KD against KD. Stolen by Durant. Here's Curry. Kicks it out to LeBron. Launches it. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. The 3 from KD. There's the triple from Durant.
KD could sit out there all day and nail 3s if the defense lets him.
LeBron passes to Curry. KD a screen on Curry. Harden left side. This one for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. 6 points for him.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
James finds Harden. Outside for Curry. 5 on the clock. Here's KD. Durant going to work inside.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
Curry against Curry. From downtown, Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at James, what a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
On the court for Cleveland, they've got Howard. Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Harden, and it's Curry in at the point. LeBron against LeBron. James outside. Outside, KD. Back to LeBron. Action coming off the assist from KD. LeBron's got 13 points.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
Here's Curry. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the 2nd half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Back to Harden. Lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound. On the wing, James. Pass to Curry. And the 3 off target.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
To the paint. And Howard with the stuff.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
James outside. A shot off that time. Excellent D from Howard. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Howard setting the pick for KD. Durant measures the floater and nails it.
No one is stopping that shot. Durant with the teardrop. There's just no way to defend that.
Harden's shot is good.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Out to KD. KD, a screen on Curry. Back to KD. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. 1:58 left to play in the 3rd. And here's Harden for 3. Can't throw it down with one hand. James kicks to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot.
Harden gets it done inside.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Outside for Curry. And the Jazz, another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Utah leading by 8. Here's Harden. It's Harden down low.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Curry looking around. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. A 12-point game. Outside for Curry. James right side. James cooking from deep.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's James. And it's KD with the rebound. Here's Curry, and it's sent back by Howard. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And so here's Cleveland. The 3 from Harden, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Durant is out there with James. Then it's Curry. Then there's Howard. And it's Harden in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Curry dishes to Howard. Back to Curry. Howard against Howard. Kicks it out to James. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Curry with another miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
LeBron with it. Guarded now by Durant. Up again. Outside for Curry. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. It's LeBron. Whoa! What a play!
Watch out. LeBron's on the move, and he's not going to be denied.
Outside, James. Fires the 3. Another miss by Utah. Howard finds Curry. Back to Howard. Cleveland moving it around. And here's Harden for 3. Outside for Curry. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
LeBron against LeBron. Outside Durant. All sorts of time. Yep, that goes down.
They're loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
Well, his great advantage is that he can shoot over the top of almost any defender.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
Durant. And sent back by Howard. Curry fires the 3 ball from Curry.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
James against James. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And when you need a big score, you want LeBron to get the ball. And that's why.
On the free throw, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Harden with a floater on the fly.
And you expect Harden to come through in big moments. Such a talented offensive player.
James outside. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the 4th. Curry outside. Puts it up from 17. Now Harden. Beyond the arc. Harden strokes home the 3.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Curry, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Dwight Howard. First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And he is unable to get the second one.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
And so James will bring it up for the Jazz. They've held a 12-point lead early. Now Durant. Now Curry. Lock at 6. A 17-footer. And it misses. And here are the Cavaliers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Curry outside. It's James. Harden looking it over. Now Durant shoots it up. It drops.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Curry against Curry. Tries it from 16. No good.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he plays with incredible determination. Want to is a skill, and he has it.
Outside Durant. He's off from 3. And so it's Utah who's scraped by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these
Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow. We'll never grow. Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow. We'll never grow. We'll never grow.
Utah starts out with the ball. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. James Harden out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Dwight Howard. And it's James in at the small forward.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's three ball is falling. That's how good he is.
James with the ball. Harden picks him up. James against Harden. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Curry. Jacks up a 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Curry. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Curry, the 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Durant with a screen on Curry. Outside Durant. Back to Curry. The 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Harden. Howard grabs the miss.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Here's James. Durant with a screen on James. And it's slammed in by Durant.
You're cutting after setting the pick. Durant just positions himself well to score in these situations.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. Utah on D. It's a 5-point game. James passes to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
Outside Curry. And again, it's Utah with a 3. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. James deciding where to go with it. Left side Curry. Back to James. Harden against Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Howard, the pass to Curry. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And stolen by Durant. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Here's Howard. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
For 3, Durant. Counted from distance. Durant's got 5 points.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Drains the triple.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Howard with a screen on Curry. Curry passes to Howard. And a foul called on the way up. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
Dwight Howard taking 2 shots.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The ruling on the floor
Smart
stands.
to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Howard nails them both. Utah leading by 4. This James on the wing. Check by James. And Durant with the big finish.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
Outside Curry. Shoots over Durant. Curry, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And again, it's Utah with a 3.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Oh, a silky floater by Harden, making a tough shot look almost effortless.
Three-pointer, Harden. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Howard, and the tip-in on the offensive boards.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Jazz.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the court right now for Cleveland, we've got James Harden. Kevin Durant is out there with Dwight Howard. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's James in at the small forward position. Now here's Curry. Give him 8 points now. Chalk up 2 there.
Using the mid-range area of the floor, Curry, an offensive mastermind.
Howard inside. He's against Howard, and that one drops.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Curry looking it over. Howard, the screen. Unloads. Ooh, Howard with a block. Ooh, he just jams it right over Stephen Curry.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now here's Curry. 10 points for him. Howard grabs the miss. Jazz leading by 12. On the wing, Curry lets a 3 fly. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
The kick to Durant to halt the run. And another miss by Cleveland.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And a deep 3 from Curry. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And the basket by Curry.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Curry against Curry. Fires from way outside. The Cavaliers pull it in.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Here's Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Curry. Launches a 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden.
3 points.
Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the 3 by Utah. Right side Curry. Howard, the pass to Harden. For three, James. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. And here's Curry for three. Utah with the rebound. Howard's got 5 rebounds in the game. Curry with another miss. 40 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Howard finds James. Cleveland working the ball around now. The three ball on target from range. James has got 6 points.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
Curry passes to Harden. Curry against Curry. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid. 16 seconds left in the first half of this game. On the wing, Harden. Outside Curry. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Stephen Curry getting it done for Utah. And he's hit 8 3-pointers. Strong shooting performance in this one. We'll be right back after this word.
And get ready for the fan backcourt shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Dwight Howard out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's James. Then it's James Harden. And it's Curry in at point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. James passes to Durant. Now Curry. The 3 is up. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Outside for Harden. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance. Harden's got 5 points.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Curry against Curry. James with a steal. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Pulls up for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Yes, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
And here's Curry. He has 29 now. Pass to Howard. For 3, Durant. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. And Curry's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 10. Durant, the pass to Harden. And there's James from the arc. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Harden from outside. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And here comes Cleveland. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And he gets the bucket.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy. But a rally like this is how you do it.
Oh, stolen by Harden. 4-3. Hits the trifecta. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
Clever move by Harden. He pulls up fast before the defense can react accordingly.
James with the ball. Picked up by James. James against James. And stolen by Durant. James inside. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
And Cleveland calls their first time out of the game. That free throw good from James. free throws good from James. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Durant inside, guarded by Durant. The three, James, not going to go that time. Utah with the ball. LeBron on the go, and it's James with the jam.
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
Curry against Curry. Outside Curry. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant. Cleveland shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And so Curry nails both of them.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Curry drives out to James. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. James has got 12 points.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
James can't get it to go.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
On the wing, Curry. He's covered by Curry. From deep. Curry, no good. Cavaliers trail by 16. Down low. Curry at the rim.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Here's Curry. And it's Utah scoring again.
He's accounted for over half their points thus far, shouldering the load offensively.
The kick out, Curry. The baseline, Jay. Durant, no good. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 12-4 run. Harden with a bucket.
He's never shy to let it go from three-point range. Harden wants to make the D's job as tough as possible.
The three from Curry. The rebound by the Jazz. Howard's got 9 rebounds now. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Howard with a screen on Harden. Inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Curry passes to James. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. 9 points in the game.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And so it's Utah. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Kevin Durant is out there with James. Then it's James Harden. Then it's Dwight Howard. And it's Curry in at the 1. Howard with a screen on Durant. Durant, the pass to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
We all know about Durant's ability as a scorer, but he is so unselfish, and he always makes the right play in pick and rolls.
Curry passes to James. Buries it from 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
The offensive rebound. James finds Curry. Hit his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. It's good.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Curry goes in. Three-pointer, Harden. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
A reliable shooter off the catch. Harden with that sweet lefty stroke.
Curry against James. Outside for Harden. Outside Curry. Here's the three. Curry with another miss.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Durant has the open look. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. James with the ball. Pass to Harden. Oh, rejected by Howard. They recover it. Durant, the pass to Curry. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's three ball is falling. That's how good he is.
The kick out, Curry. Another three for Utah.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Here's James. And it's good. 2 points.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Curry's shot is off. And Dwight Howard picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Durant against Durant. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth. James against James. James passes to Durant. 5 to shoot from the baseline.
On defense, Durant utilizes his length and quickness, creating really solid coverage.
Curry's shot is off. Durant, the pass to James. Curry against Curry. Curry with a steal. Nice move. That one goes in. Curry's got 43 points.
A skillful shot by Curry. He makes the short-range floater look effortless.
James, a screen on Durant. Durant, the pass to Curry. Shoots over Curry. Curry's shot is off. On offense, here's Utah. Curry with it. Now guarded by Curry. No good on the triple. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Durant, the pass to Harden. The three from Curry. Hits a three-pointer. Curry's got 30.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
The kick out, Curry. Shoots over Curry. Again, Utah good for 2.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Here's Curry. No good. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating